Okay guys, so welcome back to another episode. In this one we are looking at Nano Dimensions, as Nano Dimensions is currently doing quite well. It's sat at $10.78 and we can see basically over the past month, you guys already know, we are up significantly in the shares price. If we can get a figure on that, we can see it's over 28%. Look at this one over the past 6 months, we can see that the whole period is providing very decent gains of about 384%. If we're looking from the low point, however, we can see we get a much better return at about 700%. So realistically guys, we're looking at very big figures with this one over quite a short period of time. The question for tonight's episode is this one going to continue, and is Nano Dimensions a good buy right now? If it sounds like a good plan guys, please do leave a like and subscribe. As you already know, we are trying to grow the channel as much as possible and you guys have really been helping us a lot recently, so please do keep the growth up. It is appreciated and it doesn't go unmissed. So with that being said guys, I am not a financial advisor, but I am going to jump straight into the video. So let's have a look at how we have been moving on Nano Dimension over the past week. So like I said guys, looking at Nano Dimension over the past week, we're looking at some very volatile times to be honest, and of course there was pretty big news this week for Nano Dimensions, as subsequently the share price has risen quite decently. And I think right now, just looking at the price alone, just the price action, we can see we are kind of stable now in the $10 range for sure, in my opinion. Honestly, we had points where we were even over the $11 range, and I think that's not bad at all, and I think it's reasonable that it came back down to the $10 range, and I think, to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if we went back down to the level that I'm looking at right here on screen. But overall, I don't think that's a bad thing at all, to be honest, because you know what, even though it's a very good stock in my opinion, I think the fact that it's gone up so quickly does kind of, result in this sell-off, and that is what we actually are seeing in the shares price. But overall guys, I do think this one is hopefully going to level out quite soon, and then we'll see this one just continue to go back up. So overall, we have seen a lot of volatility recently on this shares price, so realistically, you know what, I think it is going to start to go back up, but I think we are going to see maybe sell off a little bit more before we do, and I think we may actually be flat for a few days afterwards. So please, in my opinion, if you are seeing that flatness, don't be too worried in my personal view, and I am not a financial advisor, because what I think is, I just think that it's definitely going to sit flat, or it should sit flat for a few days before it goes back up. Yes, it's a good company, yes, I like what they do, I like the way they're raising capital, and all that kind of good stuff. There's so many big things which I could talk about with this company. However, we need to look at this one realistically guys. If we can get it for a better price, we should definitely wait out to do that, and personally I think we may be seeing that at some point soon. So overall guys, in the next month I do forecast more growth for this stock, in my personal opinion. I don't think it's going to be as strong as what we have seen from about the 8th up until the 13th of January, because that was a very strong gain indeed. So if it is a bit lower than that, I wouldn't be surprised. Overall though, I do think this stock is not slowing down anytime soon, but I do think the growth pattern has become a lot more stable, in the sense that yes, we are seeing a lot of volatility as news and whatnot does come out over time, but you know what, it looks like we aren't seeing as much volatility, in the sense that yes, we are going up and down like I've just said. However, it's kind of a bit more linear and a bit more flat, as we are definitely passing past that $10 mark and hopefully reaching 15 soon enough. Overall guys, for the next year, I do have big expectations for this one. I think it definitely could hit 20 in the next year, in my personal opinion, if we are very lucky. But overall guys, in my opinion, once again, I do think in the next day or two we could see a bit of flat action, if not even a little bit more of a sell-off, bringing us back down to this range here of about 1051 or even in the 1040s. But I don't think that's too bad, as long as we do stable out at some point around there. So even if we get down to like the 1020 range, I would not be too worried, but I would definitely like to see it stable out around there, and hopefully see that as a good opportunity to buy the dip, and hopefully it will go back up soon after that, as obviously we are seeing a few days of sell-off now. Hopefully continue into the future, because that will present a better buying opportunity. So I hope you enjoyed this quick video guys. If you did, please do leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye until then.